Welcome to York University's Faculty of Environmental Studies, or FES for short. My name is Paul, I'm a student in the faculty, and today Arminda and I are going to walk you through your program checklist.
Hi everyone, I'm Arminda and I'm a student in the Bachelor in Environmental Studies, or BES program. The program checklist is a tool to help you organize your courses for enrollment and track your progress during your academic career. Submitting it to the program advisor is one of the requirements for enrolling in courses in the next academic year.
In this video, we discuss the BES checklist for students in environmental culture, environmental politics, and urban and regional environments as their area of concentration. We'll go over what an area of concentration is in a moment. The other area of concentration is environmental management, which is not part of this video, as there are slightly different courses that must be completed for this program.
One quick note. If you're unsure of the third or fourth year courses you'll want to take, don't worry. Just fill out the checklist completely, knowing that your upper year course choices may change depending on your interest and area of concentration.
Every year in February or March, you are invited to a mandatory advising session. During that time, next year's course timetable is posted online so that you can research and review course options for the next academic year. The latest undergraduate handbook is also published on the FES website at that time. The undergraduate handbook will have the most up-to-date version of the checklist, so you should always use the newest handbook and checklist as your guide for the year.
Between mid-March and mid-May, you'll need to submit your completed checklist to the BES Program Advisor, located in the Office of Student and Academic Services, or OSAS for short, in the HNES building, room 137. Once the form has been reviewed and approved by the program advisor, you may be able to enroll in courses when your registration date becomes available. Access dates begin in early June. You can log into your Passport York account to look up your personal registration access date.
The first checklist you'll be required to complete will take place in your first year. At that point, you'll need to decide on two things. Number one, the area of concentration, or AOC, that you wish to follow in the remainder of your program, and number two, a second area of concentration, should your interest change during your studies. This choice will be based on your personal interests, and it will determine which checklist you'll follow and which courses you'll take later in the program. You can choose from environmental culture, environmental management, environmental politics, and urban and regional environments. Descriptions of each area of concentration are listed in further detail in the latest undergraduate handbook. If you choose environmental management as your area of concentration, please switch to the other video that will cover the environmental management checklist. If you choose any of the other areas of concentration, the rest of this video will apply to you.
There are 2 degree options in the standard BES program. The BES Honors degree, which is made up of 120 credits, typically completed in 4 years of study, and the BES degree, which is made up of 90 credits, typically completed in 3 years of study. Both degrees have the same first year of course requirements. However, there are separate checklists for the 120 credit program and the 90 credit program, so make sure you fill out the right one. In this video, I'll cover the 120 credit checklist.
And I'll be covering the 90 credit checklist, and parts that are the same for both. Each year, once final marks are in, you should check your academic standing in Passport York to make sure your grades allow you to continue in your 120 or 90 credit program. If you have any questions about grades, check the undergraduate handbook for more information.
In second year, BES students must take foundations courses from 2 of the 4 areas of concentration. You'll also take ENVS 2009 Quantitative Methods or ENVS 3010 Qualitative Methods. If you choose ENVS 3010, it should be taken in your third year of study. The rest of your credits can be your free electives or out-of-faculty courses.
Once you have the proper checklist selected, the first step is to fill out your name and student number. In the email section, list an email address that you check often. If there are any problems with your checklist, Your advisor will contact you, likely by email, to address the issue. Please keep in mind that errors may delay your course enrollment access.
3 columns run along the right side of the checklist. The first column is labeled Total, showing the total credits needed for a specific requirement. If you are currently taking the course or have passed it already, you will fill out the Completed in Progress column with the number of credits completed. If you still need to take the course, you'll fill out the To Do column. The amount of credits in each column should add up to the total amount indicated for each section. In the example provided, 12 credits are listed in the Completed column and another 12 in the To Do column, which adds up to 24 credits. This matches the total column on the left. Each section will follow the same format. With this general concept in mind, filling out the checklist is a lot easier.
This slide shows the area of concentration section, which is the same in both the 120 and 90 credit programs. Each area of concentration has a foundations course that is required to be taken by the student, so you just need to mark a 6 under the appropriate column, Completed, In Progress, or To Do. The 6 in this case refers to the number of credits for that particular course. For your backup area of concentration, you need to choose from the remaining 3 foundations courses. Once you've chosen the backup foundations course, mark the course code under Second Foundations Course and record the credit under the appropriate column, Completed, In Progress, or To Do. The next section we need to fill out is General Education Requirements, which are the same for both the 120 and 90 credit programs. Your science requirement is ENVS 1500, Intro to Science of Environmental Studies. If you have completed this course, put a 6 under the Completed in Progress section. Otherwise, put a 6 under To Do. For alternative course options, in the General Education section, please review the latest undergraduate handbook. You will also need to complete 6 credits in Humanities. This requirement can be completed by taking ENVS 1800, Environmental Writing, or 6 credits from the Humanities list in the latest undergraduate handbook. In either case, put a 6 under the appropriate To Do or Completed column.
You can now jump to the top of the page, Program Core Requirements. Shown here is the 120 credit checklist. The courses listed here are all required to complete your degree. Go through each row and mark which courses you've completed or are in progress, along with the courses left to do. You'll mark the proper credit value, a 3 or 6, in the appropriate column. In this section, you'll also need to decide if you will be doing a thesis in your 4th year. If you wish to do a thesis, you will need to take ENVS 3011 Intro to Senior Honors Work in your 3rd year. Check off the ENVS 3011 box and mark the 3 credits in the proper column. If you do not wish to complete a thesis, you will select the course-based option from your area of concentration. Courses from your area of concentration are listed in the undergraduate handbook. Select a course from that list in the 3000 level and record it in the course-based options section along with the credit in the proper column.
This slide shows the program core requirements for the 90 credit program. Indicate in the proper column a 3 or a 6 credit value for which courses you have completed or have in progress, and which courses you have left to do.
The next section is Faculty Requirements. This slide shows the 120 credit checklist. For this section, you must complete a total of 27 credits of ENVS courses at the 3000 and 4000 level from your area of concentration. When filling out this section, list the course codes instead of the full course names. You also need to indicate again whether you will complete a thesis in your 4th year. If you're going to do a thesis, check off the ENVS 4000 option and place a 6 under To Do column. If you are not taking a thesis route, select 6 credits of course-based option courses at the 4000 level. These courses are always selected from your AOC.
This slide shows the faculty requirements for the 90 credit checklist. For this section, you need to list 24 credits of ENVS courses at the 3000 or 4000 levels. 12 of these credits must be taken from your area of concentration, as the example here shows. The remainder of the courses must be ENVS courses at the 3000 or 4000 level, but from any area of concentration. Make sure that you only list the course codes and not the full course names, as well as the credit values for each, again in the appropriate completed or to-do columns.
In the out-of-faculty requirements section, write down what you wish to take or have already completed of courses offered outside of the Faculty of Environmental Studies. The 120 credit checklist requires 24 out-of-faculty credits, and the 90 credit checklist requires 12 credits. Fill out the course codes and indicate the credits. Please note that these courses must be offered outside of the Faculty of ENVS. You can now move on to the final section of the checklist, free electives.
In the free elective section, indicate which courses you plan on completing or have already completed, along with their credit value. Free elective courses can come from other faculties as well as from FES. 27 credits of free electives are taken in the 120 credit program, while 15 credits are taken in the 90 credit program.
Once you've gone through all the sections in the checklist, total the columns and submit the completed form to your advisor. You're now done.
We've gone through the entire checklist. I hope you found this video helpful.
Completing the program checklist helps you stay on track in the BES program, so please make sure you follow the guidelines and submit it for approval by the mid-May deadlines.
So thanks for watching the video. We wish you the best of luck during this year.